Good morning, students.
Morning,
Morning,
sir.
sir.
How are you today?
I'm
I'm
not very good.
fine.
I'm good. I'm good. How about you?
I'm good also. Thank you for asking me. Okay. Do you remember what last week we already learned about? No? It's okay. Okay, so last week we already learned about some literature works. Can you mention what are the literature work is?
Drama.
Right. Another one? Can you tell?
Poems,
Right. Keisha, you want to try?
novel,
Right. Okay, good. All of you answered it right. So, okay. Literary works include non-dramatic textual works with or without illustration. They may be published or non-published. There are two types of literature works. Can you mention what it is? If you can, I will explain to you. No?
No.
Okay. There are two types of literature works. There are literature work that can be played, like drama and theater, while the other one is cannot be played but can be read, like poetry, short stories, poem, novel, and many more. Okay, so why I'm talking about this again? Okay, so today you all will learn about poetry. Are you excited for learning it?
Yes.
yes, sir.
Okay, good. So poetry is literary work in which special intensity is given to the expression of feelings and ideas by the use of distinctive style and rhythm. Poems collectively or as a genre of literature. Uh, okay, poetry has a rhyme. Do you know what rhyme is? No? Okay, rhyme is a repetition of syllables. The rhyme of poetry usually A-B. So every two sentences have the same sound at the end. For example, die, fly, go, snow, and many more words. Okay, now I will explain to you a history about poetry. Poetry first introduced on 5000 before Christ or in the 7th century. It was so old, right? So poetry kind of one of the oldest literature that exists in the world. The evolution of poetry began over 5,000 years ago in Mesopotamia with the invention of cuneiform. This poetry found on clay tablets detail how the ancient kings would rule their people. In the 7th century, there is no paper. They like write it on the stone, on the clay. Okay. The first poetry in the world, the first famous poetry in the world ever exists called Epic of Gilgamesh. That poetry already aged 4,000 years old ago. It's pretty old. Okay. Poetry have some characteristic. Can you mention the characteristic of poetry? You know? No? Okay. I will mention some characteristic of poetry. Poetry is imaginative, creative, descriptive, have rhythm and rhyme, often includes words and phrases that have a pattern made with rhythm and rhyme. Story in verse, can have a physical and grammatical arrangement of words usually enhance the reader overall experience. Have you all listened to a poetry before?
Yes, but I
I
forget
guess
it.
I have
Okay,
once.
okay. So it will be easier if you already ever hear a poetry before, okay? Okay, before we go to the real test, I want you to listen carefully to the poetry that I will read, okay? Okay, I will read the poetry now. Hold fast to dreams, for if dreams die, life is a broken winged bird that cannot fly. Hold fast to dreams, for when dreams go, life is a barren field, frozen with snow. Okay, can you recognize what the meaning of the poetry? Yeah, because every poetry has their own meaning. Do you all know?
No, sir.
Okay. The poetry meaning is about dream. So everyone have a dream, right? If you let go of your dreams, you never flying high, reach a successful world. If you let your dreams go, life like a barren field that frozen with snow. Okay, so easily, basically, if you wanted to recognize the meaning or identify the meaning of the poetry, you can easily focus on the words that the writers wrote. Okay, you might be understand the meaning of it. Okay, after the practice section, now I wanted to test all of you one by one. Okay, the first one I will choose Bayu. Are you ready, Bayu?
Okay, sir.
Okay, please listen carefully, okay? Because this is will be influenced to your grades. Okay. I will not play at Took or War. I rather play at Hook or War, where everyone hugs instead of talks, where everyone giggles and rolls on the rug, where everyone kisses and everyone grins and everyone cuddles and everyone wins. Can you guess the meaning of it, Bayu?
Mm, I think that poetry is about friendship and love, and rather doing a war of tug, I prefer war of hug, where everyone wins. Yeah, maybe that's it.
Great, you did a great job, Bayu. As
Thank you.
I read it before, I will not play at Took or War. I'd rather play at Hook or War. It means rather doing talk things, we rather do the loving things like hugging people and other things. Okay. So the second one is Keisha. Are you ready?
I'm ready, sir.
Okay. I will read it now. If I can stop one heart from breaking, I shall not live in vain. If I can ease one life the aching, or cool one pain, or help one fainting robin unto his nest again, I shall not live in vain. Do you get it what I speak?
I got what you said, but could you please give me a time to think
Or do you want me to
of the
repeat the
message?
poetry? You can ask me like that.
Uh, so The poetry is telling about a heartbroken person that live in regret loving someone because if he can stop the heart uh, from breaking, he will not live in pain.
Oh,
Am I right?
great. Yeah, it's right. It seems like this poetry meaning about someone that regret about loving someone. So when he loves someone, he live in vain. Great, Keisha. So move to the next one is Inda. Are you ready, Inda?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Listen carefully. I know what my heart is like since your love died. It is like a hollow ledge holding a little pool. Left there by the tide, a little tepid pool, drying inward from the edge. Do you get it, what I say before?
Give me a minute. Wait. I think the meaning is what is that? The about a person that broken heart and lonely because someone left in his life. I think, yeah.
Wow,
Am I right?
great. Thank you, Inda. Okay, great. You all answered it correctly. A plus for all of you. Hooray. Uh, Thank you for today's session. Before I end the class, do all of you have a question?
No.
No?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anyway, I have a homework for all of you. Please search tree poetry and identify the meaning of it, okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay, thank you for today. Uh, Good morning, everyone.
Morning. Thank you,
Morning, sir.
sir.